Oh, man. There's some really big claw marks on the door.
I got a really bad feeling about this, y'all. What if the ones letting the chickens out are ghost chickens? You mean Poultrygeist? Howdy, y'all. Welcome to the wild, weird, and unexplained of Mosquito Springs. Y'all grab something cold from the cooler and join me, Winston, and Bobby Ray and his new ghost buddy Fergus for more adventure. Well, to get y'all caught up, Fergus's spirit got attached to Bobby Ray when him and Winston got stuck in that there ghost dimension out in Sutter's Woods. So he's hanging out here with Bobby Ray, and he goes every place that Bobby Ray goes. And it sure gets a bit irritating having a chaperone in the toilet. I tell you what.
Why, I'm not any happier about it than you.
All right, y'all, now just settle down. Tonight we're sitting out on Bobby Ray's back porch trying to figure out how his chickens keep getting out.
So you're saying that your chickens sit for adventure, do you? Well, in my time, we battled dragons and repelled invaders. But you go ahead and battle with your wee fearsome chicks. Mind you, they don't pick off an arm or two. Oh, it makes me shiver just thinking about it.
Oh, come on, Fergus. We got a real mystery here. Somehow the coop door just creaks open and all the chickens escape every full moon. Not only that, huge claw marks are always left on the back door of the house, right where we're sitting now.
Okay, now you're talking. Maybe we can have a wee adventure yet. It could be a dunter or a redcap.
Now, why in the world would I be scared of them there fellers with the red caps on that loads that luggage on the train?
Oh, nay, it is not a man, but a fearsome and wee wiry creature with iron claws and a red bonnet.
Well, it can't be all bad wearing a fancy red hat.
But do you have an idea how their hats get their color?
Well, I don't know. Maybe, henna.
Nay, they dip their hats in their victim's blood.
Well, that's certainly a pleasant thought.
Well, it's a good thing I brought my sword.
No, that's right. It might get a bit dicey, so I sent Nadine and the kids over on a sleepover to one of her friends' house.
Yeah, that was a good idea, man. Hey, I know I haven't eaten any of my special brownies, but do you see a rooster sitting on top of one of your goats?
Hey, guys, let's tell him they're not there.
Okay, what's this?
Guys, it's still there.
Oh, really? Where are you seeing them? Over by the whale house?
No, man. They're right in front of me.
Oh, Winston, you must be seeing things. I don't see anything there. You sure you're seeing a ghost?
No, not a ghost. A goat with a rooster on it, man. Can't you see it?
Sure they're not over by the outhouse? I think I saw something over there.
No, man. They're right here.
They're standing right there, clear as day.
Hush, Fergus. We're just pulling his leg. Play along.
Whoa. Now the rooster's like riding around on the goat, and he's dancing in circles, going counterclockwise, and he's hopping on one foot. You gotta see that, man. Dude, what are you laughing at? I mean, oh, man. They really are there, aren't they?
We're just having a bit of fun with you, Winston.
Jeez, you guys. Whoa.
Yep, that there's a goat rider. He does that all the time with his favorite goat press.
Wow, you guys really had me worried, man. But now that I know they're real, I can see they really dig each other.
Oh, they do. And they keep the bad critters away from a chicken pen with the help of Chuck Norris, the dog, not the Texas Ranger. Hey, Big D, speaking of night, did you know that a bobcat ate my doorbell?
Oh, Bobby Ray.
No, it's true. I got me one of them there talking doorbells that when it sees somebody, it says, "Get away from the door or I'll sick my dog on you." And you can hear that dog barking and a growling. Yeah, just like that, Chuck Norris. It's a good boy. And then if they don't leave, it says, "The dog is loose, and I've got a gun, and I'm training my sights on you." With the gunshot sounds, kablam, kablam, kablam. And then it follows up with, "That was the only warning." So what happened? Well, a big old bobcat came up chasing a possum, and he got distracted by that there talking doorbell, and stopped dead right in his tracks. Quit fighting that there possum. Then he got up close to the doorbell, and he was like trying to find out who was talking to him. I guess he wanted to bite him or something. But in the video, you could see his eyes all big and up close and personable, and his tongue was just slurping across that camera. That's right. Well, I guess he must have liked the taste of it, because then he opened his big old toothy mouth and swallowed that thing whole before running off.
Well, hey, did you ever get the doorbell back?
No, I sure did. Picked it up in the woods the next day. Had to wash it off a bit, though. You see, I kept watching and listening to the live video of the doorbell on my phone, and I could hear some gurgling and burping and swishing and swashing and stuff. But of course, it all came out in the end. I tell you what. Well, you gents were talking. 7 chickens and a one-eyed rooster walked right past you. Well, how'd that happen? The chicken coop's still closed and all the chickens are still inside of it.
Well, like the only one that I see, man, is Goat Rider. He's still sitting on Priss the goat, who's now asleep over by Chuck Norris. The dog, not the Texas Ranger.
Okay, Fergus, good one. You got us. You can stop playing tricks on us now.
I'm not playing, you idiots. They're right in front of us. One just did a jobby on Winston's foot.
Oh, man.
I still don't see anyone.
I don't see any chickens either, but something definitely took a massive dump on my shoe.
See? What to tell ya?
Yeah, I can't see any chickens out here either, but there's big old fresh claw marks on that there door.
Ah! One of the wee beggars just slashed my leg, and the other made off with my sword.
My goodness, that sure is a big gash you got there. How'd he do that with his little bitty chicken claws?
No claws, Bobby Ray. It was a butcher's knife.
A butcher's knife? You mean a butcher's knife?
Can you not see them? The wee feathered marauders are wielding grand butcher's knives. Why can you not see it?
Well, I'll be the door to the coop just flew wide open.
Oh, look, now the chickens are out of the coop, man.
Ooh, that's looking pretty bad. Let's get that leg wrapped up. Winston, go get the first aid kit out of my truck.
You got it, man.
And I'll just stuff my bandana over it until you get back. Hey, I just had a horrible thought.
Uh-oh, this doesn't sound good. What you thinking?
What if the ones opening the coop door are ghost chickens?
You mean Poultrygeist?
Well, does a bear poop in the woods? And Fergus is the only one who can see him because he's a ghost too.
Ooh, that's bad, man. Oh, yeah, here's the first aid kit.
Thanks, Winston. Now, Fergus, let's get you fixed up proper.
But there's no time. The marauders are advancing again, swinging their bloody knives.
Bobby Ray, quick, call Joe Cletus and put him on a speakerphone. Tell him it's a ghost emergency.
Radio, I'm on it.
Come on, pick up.
Look out! There's one behind Winston.
Ah, he got my shoulder, man.
Oh, goodness.
Hey, I just remembered I got me some of them there bacon wrap bandages in my pocket that Nadine gave me. Of course, from the look of that gas, you're going to be needing a whole brisket. Oh, man, let's get that shoulder wrapped. Come on, pick up Joe Cletus.
This is Joe Cletus.
Hey, Joe, this
I
is...
sure am glad you called. Right now, I'm out in the ghost cave making more amazing inventions. Please leave a message after the beep. Beep.
Dang it, Joe Cletus. This here's Bobby Ray, and we're in a great big old
I
jam
know
here.
who you are, Bobby Ray. I was just having fun with you.
Dad, burn it, Joe Cletus. Stop playing. We got a condition Major Red Ghost Emergency Maximum big thing going on out here at my place.
Just give me the bottom line, Bobby Ray.
Well, Poultrygeists are attacking us with butcher's knives. They already got Fergus and Winston. Do we need to draw a pentagram or something and jump in the middle of it?
Oh, pentagram won't do it. You need a salt circle to get in to protect yourself. Table salt, rock salt.
Oh, I get it. How about them there salt licks I got over in the barn? I got lots of them suckers.
Snatch 'em up, put 'em in a circle around you. Make sure there ain't any gaps or y'all gonna be done for.
Y'all hear that? We need to grab those salt licks out of the barn and make a circle all around us on the ground. Well, I figure a 6-foot circle ought to do it. Well, that'd be a circumference of about, 18 feet, I think. And with them being about a foot apiece, we need 18 of them.
And you said there weren't no use in learning school math.
Well, all I know is I sure am glad that Mrs. Robinson took me in for some after-school tooting. I tell you what.
Well, let's get Winston and Fergus into the barn. Can y'all move on your own, or do y'all need some help?
Oh, I'll make it all right. Luckily, it didn't go too deep because of the shrapnel wound that's in my shoulder. And you did a really good patch job, man.
What about you, Fergus? Can you walk?
Oh, it's only a flesh wound. I'm not quite dead yet.
Well, you kinda are being a ghost, you know.
Oh, don't it remind me. This earthless shell I'm habitating can indeed be damaged, especially by other ghosts. Just go, and I'll follow you.
Quick, into the barn. Yo, get on in, and I'll close the door back.
Boys, can you hear me?
Yeah, man, we can hear you.
Okay, now you should be able to see the Poultrygeist with your night vision goggles.
Well, I got some over there on the workbench. I'll go get 'em and bring 'em right back.
Okay, I paced off 6 feet, so let's move these blocks into the circle. Quick as you can, guys.
Okay, here you go. Here's them goggles. I got enough for all of us but Fergus, since he can already see the ghost.
Oh, man, I can see the critters pacing along the windowsill now. Dang, those knives are really big.
Well, I'll be. The Poultrygeist found Chuck Norris's doggy door.
Big D, look out behind you. Ah, he just got me above my boot top. Dang it.
Oh, man, that burns.
Oh, man, that's a really gnarly cut you got there, Big D. Here, take my bandana and push it right into that gash.
Come on, y'all. Everybody into the salt circle.
Let's stand back to back so we can keep an eye on all of them.
Okay, well, I think we're all in.
Okay, what do we do now, Joe Cletus? Like the Poultrygeists have brought all the other chickens in the barn with them, and now their eyes are glowing red. They're all around us, man, pecking away at the salt blocks.
Well, ghosts, no matter what their size, have unfinished business before they can move on. So you have to find out who is their spokesperson, or spokeschicken in this case, and find out exactly what it is they want. When they get resolved what they want, or their unfinished business is finished, Then they'll move on and stop bothering you.
Well, it's great, but we still can't understand them. All thing we're hearing's a bunch of clucking sounds.
Well, don't worry about that. We can use my EVP verbal ghost translator over the phone.
But they're like chickens, man.
Okay, I'll change the setting to Poultrygeist.
Now, I want to know how come you already have a Poultrygeist setting.
I don't want to talk about that. Just hold the phone out and figure out which one it is that you need to be talking to.
Well, Fergus, didn't you say one of them was a one-eyed rooster?
Aye, a one-eyed rooster.
Well, that's my first rooster, Drumstick. He got that injury from fighting another rooster in the pen. Hey, Drumstick, how you doing?
Hey, Babby, come here. How you doing?
Well, not so good right now. Hey, why does Drumstick sound like he's one of them there, sopranos?
Oh, man, never mind that. Just find out what he wants, so we'll stop making sushi out of us.
Okay. Now, Drumstick, is there something that we can do for you?
The question is, what can I do for you, Bobby? And do me the honor of calling me by my real name, Jerry Bob the Magnificent. I'm here to make your life easier and to help out the other chickens at the same time.
Well, how you gonna do that, Drumstick? Oh, I'm sorry, I meant, Jerry Bob the Magnificent.
That's more like it. Now we can meet on a more even ground of mutual respect. Out of this, we can foster personal growth and mutually beneficial negotiation.
Well, before we start these here, negotiations, could you tell me just one thing? Which came first, chicken or the egg?
Oh, Bobby, I am sensing you are not taking these negotiations serious. So as to answer your question, you cannot make an omelet without cracking a few eggs. And by eggs, I mean yous guys. Capiche?
No, nobody's wanting to make any omelets around here anyway. Are we, guys?
No, we're good, man. Now that's more like it. Now we may begin negotiations. Firstly, the chicken shall be free range, instead of being kept in a pen.
Well, how about this? How about if they free range during the day, with Chuck Norris and the Goat Rider keeping watch on them, then back in the pen at night for added safety?
Okay, that can work. Pardon me, while I consult with my constituents. I think that can happen. Let me discuss it with the man. Well, they tell me they also want some worm treats, plus a couple of those fantastic chick stick feeders, because they are said to be the great boredom-busting treats. And apparently there's a lot of boredom going around here, if you understand what I mean. Perhaps the addition of a TV in the chicken yard would also go a long way to relieving the boredom and making for a happier laying stock. And of course, if these requests are not met, me and my pals, we will be back.
Oh, I don't have any problem with that there, Jerry Bob the Magnificent. We'll get those done this week.
Okay, this is equitable. Now, Bobby, I would consider it a personal favor to myself that my photo be put in the family photo wall, just above Goat Rider, entitled with my proper name, of which you have been a priest, Jerry Bob the Magnificent.
Well, I can take care of that right now.
Nice. And with that, negotiations close, and I bid you adieu.
Whoa, did y'all see that? The Poultrygeist had disappeared in a bright light and a purple swirl of dust.
Oh, yeah, man. and all the chickens' eyes have turned back to normal, and they're all heading back to their pen. Look at that.
Glad to be of service, my friends.
Hey, I was thinking maybe all that was just a dream. We wouldn't have to do nothing.
Be ready.
All right, I'm up. I'm on it. We're gonna get taken care of right now.
I think he may have that finished today instead of next week.
Okay, I know that's right.
Today's episode was brought to you by Paws Pro Clono, the only free cloning service in Dallas County. Did your ex run off with your best hunting dog? Paws Pro Clono gives you a new leash on life. Missing your Aunt Slidell's smiling face and those Jack Daniel devil eggs? Paws Pro Clono puts the eggs on the table. Paws Pro Clono when you can't get enough of a good thing.
Ooh, boy. Well, thanks for stopping by and helping us solve Bobby Ray's chicken problem. I think I just saw him and Winston carrying his big screen TV out to the chicken pen. I bet Jerry Bob the Magnificent will be very pleased about that. Well, be sure to like our podcast, take the survey, or leave us a comment. And most importantly, share us with your friends. We'll be back with Season 2 after a short break. Now that we got all the chickens happy, everything should be getting back to normal. Well, as normal as you can get here in Mosquito Springs. See y'all next time.
Mosquito Springs and its characters were created and performed by Michael Sessoms. No people, dogs, goats, or chickens, ghost or otherwise, were harmed in the recording of this podcast. Talk.